Hi everyone, I'm Katie, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to do a back to school makeup look, and this is for the people that probably aren't allowed to wear makeup at school but still want to because I know I was one of them. But at my school we were actually allowed to wear makeup, so I was one of the lucky ones. But I know for most people makeup isn't allowed at school. But this makeup look is going to be like something dead subtle, dead minimal makeup that looks like you've got nothing on, but that you can still get away with, kind of thing. I'm going to start by just clipping my hair back, as always. So this makeup look is probably, hopefully, not going to be really long, because I know my other two videos were really long, and I know for most people you don't want to sit through that. So this one's going to be hopefully quite a quick tutorial, but bear with me if it's not. First things first is SPF. This is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios 50 plus SPF. And cause school, like you've got like PE and like lunch times, so you'll probably be out in the sunlight for quite a while. So you want to make sure your skin is prepared for that, so you don't get burnt, because no one wants that. And especially for me, I get burnt so easily. It's actually pathetic how sensitive my skin is to the sun and to everything. I mean, look how red my skin's gone just from rubbing it. Stupid. Next thing is the brows, and for this I'm going to be using the e.l.f. brow lift, and of course I'm using that on the P. Louise 125 mini angle brush. And for this look it's dead easy to do, so like you're not rushing in the morning to get ready for school. It'll be like a very quick, say probably like 15 minutes to get ready. I'm trying to film a TikTok at the same time as doing this makeup look, and it is stressful. Foundation. I'm going to use the Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation, and I'm also going to use the W7, what is this? It's Glow Primer. And then I'm also going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. This is in the shade Spotlight. And what I'm going to do with these three products is I'm going to mix them on the back of my hand. So one pump of the foundation, one pump of the primer, and then, oh my god, a smidgen of that, the highlighter. And then with my brush, just going to mix that with the other end of the brush. And this, what this will do is it will just sheer out your foundation, so it's not too heavy and not too noticeable. And to be honest, you probably don't even need that much, because you don't want it to be too obvious. So I'm just going to apply the foundation mix. I'm using the Morphe E63 to apply this. And I'm just going to apply it all over the skin. See, like it gives like a really nice glow. Really like healthy, natural skin. Always remember to get down your neck, because the amount of people at school that I knew that didn't do this, it drove me mad. I'm sure I was probably one of them as well. And just leave the eye section, at the under eye and above the eye, free of any product just yet, because we'll put concealer there. Also, the lighter your coverage is, the quicker it'll dry. So if you work in layers, so do the first layer quite light, and then just keep going over it until you get the right amount of coverage. It will dry quicker on your skin, so you won't need as much powder to set. Because if you just go in with like loads of foundation, you'll struggle to blend it out, and also it won't actually properly set. That's why it will move throughout the day, if you noticed. I don't know if it happens with you, but if it does, that's probably why, because you're not working in layers. And also by pressing the brush into your skin rather than swiping, that will push air into the product, which will also set it as well. Once that's all blended in, I'm going to use the Maybelline, what's this called? Instant Anti-Age Eraser. And this concealer is so, like, such light coverage. So just do teeniest little bit, probably just there. Just cover up any spots that you might have. I have quite a few right now. And then go underneath your brow bone with this and across your lid as well. And then I'm just gonna pat that out using the same brush. Also bring the concealer high up so it lifts your face as well. And also by putting concealer on the top of your brow, well, on your brow bone, without using like a carving brush, that will make it look less structured, so like it's not as obvious that you've got makeup on. Oh my god, I just poked myself in the eye. Okay, so when doing really light makeup, cream products are gonna be your best friend. Like, seriously. Because they're not cakey and then like more subtle than powder products, and they're less harsh. So for cream contour, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. This is in the shade Fair Medium, and I'm using that on a Real Techniques Expert face brush. And because it's school, you really don't want a lot. You want the bare minimum. You want to go from that little sticky out bit of your ear and blend straight out to the end of your eye, like parallel to it. So it's super subtle. And then also just go around the perimeter of your face super lightly. Like I'm literally like teeny bit. Blending it as much as possible will make it seem less obvious and more natural looking. Just keep blending. Right, for your nose contour, again, super subtle. Also, this makeup look isn't for just people that aren't allowed to wear makeup at school. If you are allowed to wear makeup like I was, you can do this look too. Because it's just dead nice, natural. For blush, I'm going to use the Benny Tint by Benefit. I don't know what shade this is. It doesn't say. It just says rose tinted. I'll try and find what the shade is, and I'll try and link it in the description. So, one dot. Oh my god, it's dripping. Oh my god. Yeah, I was going to say, blend it out with your finger. Oh, it's dripped. Oh, that is so cute. So if you just do one dot, then if you feel like you might need more, add more. I might just add a teeny bit more, just on the high points of my cheeks, because I did it more in the centre of my face. See, I feel like blending this out with your finger is your best bet. Also, I'm just gonna put some here around my forehead, just because that's what I like to do with my blush. Don't feel like you have to do the same, but I feel like it just warms my face up a bit more. Teeniest little dot underneath my nose. I feel like it lifts my nose up a bit more. To powder my face, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Brush Flawless Finish. This is in the shade 1, fair/pale, because I am pale. And I'm literally going to put this all over my face, but because it's like a very light powder, it doesn't look like you've got too much on anyway, so you can go like ham with this. And But first I'm just patting out them creases before I set. And then the brush that I'm using is the P. Louise 6'7". Yeah, I'm just filming. And the brush that I'm using to set is the P. Louise 675 brush. And I'm just literally putting this everywhere. I'm concentrating it more in the centre of my face though, just because I'm concentrating it more in the places where I do actually crease. So my mouth, I always crease. I also get oily on my nose, so I'll make sure I pat that. I'm going to use the Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe setting powder. Do you know what though? So many people love this, and I bought this before like the trend of it was there, and I didn't like it, not gonna lie. But it's been at the back of my drawer for ages, and everyone seems to love it, so I'm gonna give it another go. Like, I liked it at first, but I can't remember what it was that it did that I didn't like. I think because I used the powder puff that came with it. I think what happened was when I used the powder puff, it took my foundation off with it. And I don't know if that's because I didn't have enough powder on the powder puff and I was literally just taking my makeup off with the powder puff. But it happened more than once, so I don't know. But I'm giving it another go. And I'm not gonna lie, I quite like it. It's quite nice. Do you know what as well, actually? I'm gonna go in with this all around where I've already powdered, like the centre of my face. Okay, I got some bad news. My eyebrow pencil has gone. It ran out. But I mean, it's the same exact brow pencil, but a shade darker, so I'm gonna try it. It's in the shade, I think it's Espresso. It's the darkest one. This is the P. Louise Oh So Browtiful eyebrow pencil. And I'm literally just filling in my brows with that. I quite like this shade actually. The reason that I'm doing it with a pencil instead of anything else is because I feel like pencils are a lot lighter, like they look way more natural than say like a pomade or a paint. I flipping love this pencil. Like the shade, I think it's nicer than the other one. I feel like the other one was a bit more warm toned, whereas this is a more cool toned. When I was back at school, the only makeup that I wore was eyebrows and mascara. I never did anything else because for one I couldn't be two, at that time I didn't really like makeup that much. And to be honest, eyebrows and mascara is all I do now, like when I'm going out, like an everyday kind of look. Most of the time I don't even wear makeup. Can't be most of the time. Oh my god, I love these eyebrows. Oh my god, I love them. Ooh, I've gone a bit too far. I love them. I love the shade. I really like the shade. I think it really is like pretty much the same colour as my hair. Right. With highlighter, I feel like it's a bit of a risky game if you're not allowed to wear makeup at school, because for highlighter, eyebrows and mascara are probably like the one thing that will give you away the most. So highlighter, if you want to go for it, it's optional. I'm going to put some on just for like demonstration, and I'm going to use that same Charlotte Tilbury one. I'm going to do the teeniest bit and I'm just tapping it onto my cheeks. And it's a bit annoying because I've already powdered. Normally you'd do this before powder just because it is a cream, but it hasn't, because I'm like patting it rather than swiping, it hasn't actually taken off the stuff underneath, which is good. This bit is optional because it depends what highlighter you use and how heavy you want to go with it will determine whether you get caught or not. Also, to apply this, I'm using the P. Louise 738 brush, and I'm just dabbing it in all the places I normally like to highlight. So my cheekbones, nose, above my eyebrows, on the brow bone. Okay, so Next step is mascara, and for that I'm using the Real Techniques? No. I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Just do a very light coat of this on both lashes. And you know what's so funny? I actually used this same mascara when I was in school and I've loved it ever since. I'm gonna now put mascara on the bottom lashes now, but I haven't dipped my brush back in since the start, so whatever's left on your brush, you want a very barely there kind of mascara. Now all you want to do is wait for your eyelashes to dry and then we're going to curl them. So once they're dry, you just want to curl your lashes. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sure, I never curl my lashes. No. Oh my god. Right, let's do the other side. Why did I not look like this in school? See, I'm doing this for you. The younger generation. They're going to look so much better than I ever did. Wow. I need to start curling my lashes more. Why do I not do this? Holy like my eyelashes are touching like my skin. Look how long. Another thing that you can do, which is also optional, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, is lips. Like something on your lips. You don't have to do that. Like this looks really nice and really natural, but because I'm not actually going to school, I want something that little bit extra. The best thing you can probably use is either a lip balm that is tinted or clear, depending on what you want, or just a normal lip gloss, tinted or not. Like a clear lip gloss would do the same thing. It's whatever you really want, how far you want to go with it really. I'm using the Dr. Paw Tinted Peach lip balm. I'm just going to put that on my lips just for that bit of colour. See, because that looks like it's there but it's not there, if you know what I mean. Like, you could easily just say like, no, I don't have makeup on. I don't know what you're on about. What's makeup? Do you know what I mean? Why does my hair always get caught in these clips? That is it for this look today. Hopefully you actually try this and this has been helpful for you, because I know some people struggle with how far they want to risk getting in trouble to wear makeup. So I thought this is very subtle, but you can still, like, you still feel comfortable to go to school. Because I know that's like, for like me, myself, when I was at school, the only reason I wore makeup is so that I could feel confident. I still wasn't confident, but it was enough for me to not feel like, ugh. So hopefully this boosts your confidence to wear makeup, but to a level that you feel comfortable in. You don't have to do as much as I've done. Like, if this is too much for you, then that's fine. Just take like a few steps out of this video if you want, or if you want to do more than this, then that's great. You go for what you want. Do what you want. I feel like a motivational speaker. So this is the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and if you have enjoyed it, please subscribe and also like this video. Please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll leave the link somewhere here. Not the link. My name. I'll leave my name somewhere there, and also I'll link everything in the description that I've used, and also my social media accounts, and I will see you again next week, hopefully, if I get this video up in time, because it's now Thursday and I need to upload in 2 days. So wish me luck. Bye!